Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again. Here to bring you another video. This one's going to be a video talking about The Walking Dead Season 4 and one of the newer characters that was introduced this season. Is he crazy? Is he not? What's his purpose? What are his motivations? And what do I think about him? And that is of Bob Stookey. Right, so this is one a few people went ahead and asked me to do, which is to kind of give my thoughts on the character and why I think he's here, where I think they're going with him. So, of course, being introduced at the beginning of The Walking Dead Season 4, pretty much right off the bat, he's played by Lawrence Gillard Jr. In the Walking Dead comic book series, he is a member of Woodbury, part of the Governor's Group, and basically is a retired Army medic drunk that is essentially useless up until the point when he's being asked from people of Woodbury to help the governor out after Michonne has basically tortured him and mutilated him in the comic book series storyline. Now, he is able to actually help out and does the best he can do, even though he's a drunk and he doesn't seem to be very useful. When he's put to the test, he does actually help out the governor. Now, that said, in the Walking Dead television series, he's an entirely different character for the most part. He's not a part of the governor's group. It doesn't seem like he ever was a part of the governor's group. He was with a couple groups, but we have no reason to believe he was ever with Woodbury, because when the governor attacks, he fires away. He does everything as he normally would do. Granted, of course, he didn't see, Philip himself. He didn't see the governor himself and actually have an opportunity to shoot at him or anything like that. But he did fight alongside those from the prison and, pull his own weight with regards to the final Too Far Gone gun battle, of course. Now, that said, kind of a different direction is what I thought they were going to go with him. I thought they were kind of going to use him as sort of an inside man for the governor and have him kind of, switch sides at some point or become a traitor or something of the sort. And I even did videos talking about that, which ended up not being the case. Obviously, we didn't see anything like that from him. So it kind of leaves the question, where do we go from here with him? What are they going to do with him as a character? At this point, we've seen a little bit of animosity between him and Daryl, but when it came down to it, it seems like they were able to work together, of course, when the governor attacked and defend the prison pretty well. Like he asked, for example, when Daryl gives him the gun, he asks him, "Are we good?" before he does it, and then he gives him the gun afterwards. And Bob kind of looks at him like, "Yeah, of course. These people are going to freaking murder us, so of course I am." So where do we go from here with him? I mean, it's kind of hard to say what they're going to do with him. He's with Sasha right now, right, as the group is all separated up into different places. And, it's possible, it seems like between the two of them, there may be some kind of relationship starting to form or something of the sort. And, of course, in the Walking Dead comic book series, spoilers for anyone who has not read it and intends to, even though these chapters are like 5 or 6 years old now, Tyrese doesn't have his sister, Sasha, but he's got his daughter with him. And when he runs into Rick and they go to the prison and everything like that, his daughter has a boyfriend who's this really geeky Caucasian guy with glasses, and he basically talks Tyrese's daughter into a suicide pact in the comic book series, and they end up blowing each other, or, well, one of them gets blown away and the other ends up, chickening out. So anyway, I don't want to give away too much about that if you guys haven't read it or whatever, but those of you who have know exactly what I'm talking about. It's possible that maybe Bob could fill that role, maybe hooking up with her and then, talking her into some kind of suicide pact. But it doesn't seem like it to me, because Sasha's such a strong-willed type character that it doesn't really fit for me that she would be manipulated by anybody, or anybody would be able to talk her into doing anything like a suicide or anything like that. Dr. Jenner type situation, right? Except, of course, using guns instead of, CDC explosive defense center type, weaponry. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if that necessarily fits, if that's where they're going with him or not. I tend to say no because, like I said, of Sasha's character, she's not the same as Tyrese's daughter was in the books. So I don't think they're going that direction with him. In terms of the thing between him and Daryl, I wonder if they're going to expand on that anymore either. I kind of tend to think they wouldn't, because to what purpose would it lead? We wouldn't want to see, Bob like shoot Daryl or something, something like that. it wouldn't, yeah, I don't see why they would write that to that point to do something like that. So I don't see that either. Maybe possibly him be a love interest for Sasha, and then the two of them, something happened to them, they both get killed, or maybe over the next season or two. I don't know. Maybe they'll do something different with him. But it is interesting to see where they're going with him, because even though he's a character based off the comic books, he's nothing like the comic book counterpart, aside from the alcoholism and the skills that he does have. But he is extremely useful to the group now that Herschel's not there, if he can just keep his head straight, be motivated, not get into the whole, drinking constantly thing, and maybe Sasha's the person to set him straight. So he could actually end up being an extremely useful character to the group, because, Herschel's not there anymore, so they don't really have a medic. So he would be useful in that capacity. So I guess we'll have to see where it goes with him. He's such a new character now that like I said in my Death Predictions video, I could see them killing him in the second half, but it seems more to me like he hasn't been developed enough yet for us to really just see him get killed off like that. They could, but I think more like we'll see some things from him ahead in the end of Season 4 and Season 5, something with him. Anyway, so is he crazy? Is he not? I don't think he is. At first it looked like it, but now it seems like he's not. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about him as a character. Have you enjoyed him so far in the Walking Dead television series Season 4? I haven't really. I mean, he's kind of a wuss, the whole thing at the big spot, and I'm just kind of interested to see where they're going with him. What they're going to do with him in the future. Anyway, those are my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think about Bob Stookey and what you think they have in store for him, whether or not you think he's going to get killed off soon, or if you think he's going to be a mainstay for a couple years and become the new medic of the team. Maybe, hopefully, Sasha can set him straight or something. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.